And here's the note. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host and Beta Ray Bill of Backphrasing, Ken Levine. I'm a singer and vocal coach here on YouTube, and today we are looking at Bruce Dickinson, longest note, 41 seconds. But before we do that, I'd just like to remind you all to please remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff that we produce here on the channel every week. All right, so I received one of these comments a while back from Skeetersaurus. And Skeetersaurus is leaving a comment on one of my videos, Vocal Coach Reacts, Iron Maiden, Hallowed Be Thy Name. He says, Dickinson's voice spans 4 octaves. He held the world record for some time for the longest held lyric note for a time, ... And here's a great video of him holding a note for 41 seconds in concert. So let's click on the link and see what Bruce Dickinson does. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah!
So this is obviously some live audio, but there's no video. And here's the note. Whoa, that is one long held note, 41 seconds to hold a note. Okay, you know what? I need to explain a few things about breath support, breath management, and what it means to be able to hold a note that long and why it's important that this is a significant achievement. Now, this isn't the longest held note in history. I think that goes to someone else. Not Bruce Dickinson, who held a note for like 2 minutes or something crazy. It felt to me like he could probably go a little bit longer, but he's like, man, 41 seconds is a long time. One of the things that makes this so cool is it sounds to me like he is like right on the break. He's right on the break of his voice. Most men have their chest and head mix voice right around the E flat, F area, and he's probably very similar to just about everybody else on the planet in that regard. Very dissimilar from everyone else in other regards, no doubt. To be able to sustain a note for that long, you really need to know what you're doing with your breath management. Now, when you're just sustaining a long held note, it's actually a lot easier to do that than it is to sustain a phrase for 41 seconds. When you're utilizing multiple notes, you're expelling air inefficiently with consonants and that sort of thing, a phrase can be very, very difficult, especially when it's in the middle of the song. So there's a few things that are working to Bruce's advantage here. He's obviously, it's like the band is just grooving. He's holding one note. The incredible thing is that he's right on his passaggio. You use more air. Breath management is a subtle art form, and I'm actually kind of curious to see if I could hold that note for 41 seconds. I think this should be, I should put my money where my mouth is, because I am always harping on about the importance of breath management, the importance of breath support and proper breathing technique to all of my coaching clients. And let's just take a look. This is, I don't know where this starts. We'll just start from the beginning and we'll just see how far I make it. I don't have a lot of hope that I can hold it for 41 seconds, but we'll see. Okay, here we go. 3, 2.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
What shall we do with you?
Hey! Okay. All right, I did it. I think I wavered quite a bit more on that note than Bruce did. I had a few disadvantages. I was sitting down. I might have been able to go a little bit longer, but I don't really know. I don't know that I would be able to do that in concert. I think that's what makes it really impressive to be able to hold a note that long. And just so you know, I just wanted, if you're watching this and be like, oh, this jerk thinks he's as good as Bruce Dickinson, that's not what this is about. Just because you can hold a note for a really, really long time doesn't make you a great singer. It's more to it than that, for sure. And just because it doesn't mean you can sing, just because you can hold a note for a particularly long time. There's, like I said, there's a lot more to it. Whew, I'm a little lightheaded. Oh man, what the ding dong daisy. I honestly didn't think I could do it. Actually, I wonder though, maybe one of you clever folks out there wonders how they would stack up against holding a note as long as Bruce Dickinson. And maybe you have, I don't know. Make a video of yourself and post a link down in the comments below. Let me see what you guys can do. I'm sure if I put out this invitation, we'll get all sorts of videos of all sorts of long-held notes. We'll just see what happens. I'm still a little lightheaded here. Okay, so there it is. Bruce Dickinson versus the vocal coach. Again, I'm not trying to draw any comparisons between me and Bruce Dickinson. He's a fantastic singer with an incredible technique, and that just sort of demonstrates that it takes a tremendous amount of effort and time and energy to get to that point in anyone's. I was in my studio. It was a controlled environment. He was out there on the stage, so I'm not really it's not a fair comparison. Okay, so I will say this. If you are a singer and you're trying to learn about breath support and breath technique, and you're curious about a lot of the details and nuances in that, you might want to reach out to a vocal coach. There might be one living in your area. Best way to learn is one-on-one. That's how I learned. That's how many of us learn, but times being what they are, it's not always possible. If you want to reach out to me, you don't have to work with me, but if you want to work with me, I will be sure to leave that link down in the description below, and you can get a hold of me on my Wizio page. I always leave a few spots open for new students who just want to test it out and try out, so you can certainly get a hold of me there. And please, as always, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and the thumbs up if you like this video. Really helps out the channel, and I rely upon your support. So thank you so much. If you have made it to the end of this video, we will see you next time.